Diabetes, a shadow of terror that looms over the world, affecting millions. Many people suffer from diabetes, from sugar. They try, they take medications. It's hard to control. Sugar levels are difficult to manage, and they become dependent on insulin. Then, the required insulin dose only increases diabetes. Modern medicine has only developed medicines that can control it. Curing it is far from reality. Complications from diabetes are also something one cannot escape from. And in India, in rural populations, 3 to 4 pence. Some places 2, some 3, some 4 pence of people in villages are also suffering from diabetes, and in cities, the percentage ranges from 4 to 11.6%. You can imagine how many. Millions of people just in India are suffering from diabetes. That's why India is often called the diabetes capital of the world. Why? Because in India, diabetes is rapidly increasing, and pharmaceutical companies from around the world that are major multinationals are focusing on India, and diabetes is often referred to in the medical community as the mother of all diseases, meaning the progenitor, the source of all ailments. Almost all diseases come about because of it. Kidneys fail, the renal function. Kidneys get damaged. Heart problems occur. Liver starts to deteriorate. Neural weaknesses develop. Muscular pain begins. 50% of people suffer from joint pain due to diabetes. Then the body weakens to the extent that impotence becomes a problem due to diabetes afflicting the person. Gangrene develops due to diabetes. Limbs start turning black. Numbness begins as blood circulation starts to halt. And later, limbs need to be amputated. And after amputation, healing the wounds becomes difficult. It becomes a very dangerous situation when a diabetes patient faces complications from diabetes. I'm telling you, even though they are taking medications, using insulin, still limbs have to be amputated due to gangrene. In America, where medical scientists conduct a lot of research on physiology, and in India too, the entire medical procedure has become heavily reliant on allopathy. Research there covers various diseases. Yet in America, after accidents, diabetes is the second leading cause of amputations. Not just that, vision problems in America and around the world, with about 25% in America and 30% worldwide, are caused by diabetes. You can imagine how diabetes, despite taking medications and insulin, is still fostering severe diseases. About 80 million people suffer from eye diseases, of which nearly 45 million are blind. And looking at India, according to the recent census, over 11 million people are blind. If 30% of them could regain their sight, more than 11 million people are blind. If 30% could regain their sight, they could potentially recover. Meaning, about 3 million people in India need eyes but cannot obtain them. And only 20,000 eyes are available each year through donation. I was saying something else, that because of diabetes, a person becomes blind. They go through a very dangerous situation, and the reason is diabetes. Diabetes pills are common treatment, or using insulin. And you might be surprised to hear how this condition has overshadowed, and how people are ruining their bodies and inner strengths because of diabetes. How people are destroying their bodies and inner strengths due to diabetes. 20% of people suffering from type 2 diabetes, only 20% seek treatment, while 80% do not seek treatment. Another major issue is how each individual can manage diabetes at home. How can every person control it while staying at home? Organizing camps, maximizing efforts in various places, and we are finding that through direct involvement in these camps, nearly 7 million people have participated. And if we include those associated with the ashram, more than 10 million people have come to us through faith. Through electronic media, we have reached more than 250 million people. The message of yoga reached millions in India, and they found relief from various diseases. Diabetes is one of the primary ailments. Diabetes, obesity, hypertension, heart problems, thyroid, and various other issues have been significantly addressed by yoga. And India has benefited from this ancient tradition for millions of years. I believe that now, in medical science, a new science, a complete medical science, Ayurveda and yoga, will be at the forefront. Some definitions in modern medicine will change, and perhaps medical system will develop that can solve these diseases. Because when a person has diabetes, controlling it is very difficult. Curing it was something people never thought possible. You would be surprised to know that 80% of the pancreas beta cells are inactive or dead when diabetes is diagnosed. And in modern medical science, there isn't any tool that can reactivate. There is no tool with which our pancreas beta cells can be reactivated. When 80% of the cells in the kidney and pancreas stop functioning, then you find out about the kidney's diabetes issues. What can you do so that diabetes can be controlled and be manageable? Be manageable, I'm telling you a very important thing. You must adopt 5 practices. First, pranayama. Second, acupressure. Third, asanas. Fourth, home remedies. And fifth, if the problem is severe, then Ayurvedic treatments. If you adopt these 5 methods, your diabetes will surely be reversed. Let's start with the first practice. Pranayama is very essential for diabetes. It helps you avoid diabetes and its complications. A special note that you're doing pranayama for diabetes. You're also using home remedies, applying pressure, taking help from nature, and doing asanas. But remember this especially. Address the causes of diabetes, remove them. Some have hereditary diabetes which can't be removed, but you can still do something. Practice pranayama, especially Kapalbhati pranayama and Mandukasana, these 2. Main methods, although we will teach you the whole process today. If you start practicing pranayama beforehand, then if you have a hereditary type, diabetes that comes after the age of 30, you can avoid it. But some have to depend on insulin from childhood. It will take a bit more time for them and there is still much research to be done. Only after that can we make any special announcements. Childhood insulin users certainly can control their diabetes. Yoga activates the beta cells in your pancreas. So control your diet, do some physical labor. Eat less sweet, worry less, and we will discuss some home remedies later. First, we will tell you about the yoga practices. Mainly you are doing 7 pranayamas. 7 breaths reverse diabetes. The complications that arise from it. Weakness in the nervous system, blindness, eye problems, liver issues, kidney issues, heart problems. Because those with diabetes face a grave danger. When they have heart problems, they often don't feel pain. That's why they reach a critical state. So pay attention. Adopt the practices along with all 7 pranayamas. This will not only reverse diabetes, but also the complications that come with diabetes. You will be freed from the side effects of diabetes. First and foremost, Bhastrika Pranayama is a complete package of pranayama. With 7 pranayamas that you practice daily, and for which we have trained millions of people in the country. You must do it too. Bhastrika. For diabetes, specifically, the 7 pranayama package starts with Bhastrika. Deep inhalation and exhalation. Now breathe in, filling the air up to your ribs in the chest. Fill the chest with breath. Take it for 2 minutes. Those with diabetes should do it at least. Perform pranayama for at least half an hour, and if your diabetes is severe, then for 45 minutes. Do pranayama and 15 minutes of asanas. Your diabetes will not just be controlled, improve gradually. Do 2 minutes deep Bhastrika Pranayama. Inhaling, especially if you have diabetes or related issues. Bhastrika Pranayama will help balance your 5 pranas and 5 koshas. 5 elements will be balanced. Nervous system issues will be resolved. And problems like gangrene and weakness, heart problems and these issues will be avoided. Stress will also be reduced. Do 2 minutes of Bhastrika Pranayama, deeply inhaling and exhaling joyfully, as stress is a cause of your diabetes. Stress controls your diabetes, and if you get stressed due to stress, your diabetes suddenly spikes. From 100, diabetes goes to 500. Suddenly increases. Why? Because of worry and stress. Diabetes increases more from stress than from eating sweets. So it's essential to stay happy, always be joyful. Joy, happiness, delight are all remedies for diseases. Therefore, always remain cheerful. A cheerful spirit, senses, and mind are healthy, as defined by the ancient sages, where the first definition is that happiness is essential for health. Do pranayama joyfully. Perform 2 minutes of Bhastrika pranayama. Why stop? Then the second pranayama, Kapalbhati, which is very essential for diabetes, exhaling breaths. Diabetes will also improve. You will be protected from complications caused by diabetes. The beta cells of the pancreas will be activated. The kidneys and liver will be healthy. Toxins will be expelled. There won't be any skin problems. Kapalbhati is key. Anulom Vilom also helps. Otherwise, skin problems can become severe. Diabetes patients need to exhale breaths. Evening, exhale, Kapalbhati, 5 minutes. And gradually increase to 15 minutes. And if the diabetes is severe, go up to 20 minutes. Maybe even 25 minutes. Some may need to do it for up to half an hour. But that's in special cases. Normally, do Kapalbhati Pranayama for 5 to 15 minutes. Cholesterol will improve. Triglycerides will improve. Thyroid control, improving. Improving, additional benefits, diabetes complications. Similarly, Pranayama has side effects, not even 1%, but additional benefits. It has side benefits for you. Exhale the breaths. Perform Kapalbhati Pranayama like this. When you exhale, the stomach goes in. Perform Kapalbhati Pranayama. Exhale and the stomach will contract. This is the essence of the sages, the essence of India's wisdom. It works like a boon for diabetes patients. Kapalbhati, Pranayama, Mandukasana. These, if done, your diabetes will be controlled. Kapalbhati Pranayama involves exhaling breaths. Your stomach will go in. If you are overweight, it will help with weight issues. Another important point, you won't have constipation. No gas, no digestion issues. Kapalbhati Pranayama. It will relieve you of stomach issues and other related stomach problems. There will be many benefits. So just start doing what we are telling you. And you will see and experience a profound transformation within yourself. A new birth. You will also see improvements in your vision. Look, Kapalbhati. Doing Anulom Vilom for 15 minutes each will prevent eye problems. An important thing I was saying about diabetes is that 30% of people become blind because of it. Meaning 30% of blindness is caused by. Turns out, diabetes and corneal retina issues are common. Pranayama will significantly improve this. You should feel a substantial improvement within 3 months. Start practicing daily from today. Today, your diabetes will be under control. I say to diabetes patients, sit in front of me now, do it now, get it checked right now. Some people check during the camp. Before and after attending the camp, blood sugar plummets 100 to 100 points in a day. Diabetes that is very high decreases. It's an incredible benefit. Feel this confidence. I want you to feel it too. Kapalbhati, breathe with joy and keep a thought, a resolve in mind. Do it joyfully, with purpose and resolve. Your resolution has a profound impact on your body, on what is arising in your mind, on the emotions and resolutions you hold. They profoundly affect your body. So think about it. The pancreas is being activated. The beta cells of the pancreas are activating. Beta cells produce insulin, which then converts glucose into glycogen, managing diabetes. So, while doing Kapalbhati, continuously hold a resolution, a prayer to God that now in your shelter, Lord, make me healthy. Now do something about my pancreas, deactivate its beta cells. You possess miraculous power. If you can give life, can't you eradicate this disease? Perform with total ease in the shelter of God, with full faith. As anxiety can instantly increase diabetes, being carefree can decrease it. Perform with joy, with devotion. Just as worry immediately raises diabetes, being worry-free lowers it. Perform with happiness, with delight, with fun. See, on the very first day, your diabetes will be controlled. And this is what happens. And in every camp, we have them recheck their diabetes on the second or third day and tell them, see who can do this. According to modern medical science parameters, get your checks done. You will find out about your diabetes. The glucose level has come down to normal. The benefits of Kapalbhati are incredible. Just as diabetes is called the mother of all diseases, similarly, Kapalbhati Pranayama will destroy all diseases, including diabetes. Now, all problems, including diabetes, among the people of India will be eliminated through Kapalbhati. India will become the capital of health. It will not become the capital of diabetes. Exhale the breath. Next, we will specifically do Anulom Vilom after Kapalbhati. This will activate the pancreas. Also, perform the Agnisar Kriya. This will activate the pancreas. Exhale the breaths. Exhale and hold it outside. Exhale, hold. Inhale, pull stomach, release. This Agnisar Kriya is especially for diabetes patients. This is Agnisar. This will also help activate the beta cells of the pancreas. The practice of Agnisar along with Kapalbhati will help with this. Agnisar Kriya and Kapalbhati. Bahya Pranayama will ease the process. Problems like impotence, weakness, and physical frailty will also resolve. Diabetes has complications. Similarly, Pranayama offers further benefits. Diabetes complications, you're protected. Key point, it will be completely reversed only through yoga. Kapalbhati Pranayama for 15 minutes. Then perform the Agnisar Kriya 5 to 15 times. Exhale the breath once and then you can pull and release the stomach 15 to 30 times. This also serves as a key point for activating the pancreas. Underneath the little finger on your left hand, there is this lifeline, below which there is this point. Press it. Under the little finger, below the lifeline. Press this point, and if it hurts, then you know you found the right spot. If you are a diabetes patient, it will hurt there. Diagnose diabetes risk. Diabetes risk widespread, as diets have deteriorated these days. There's more stress and competition, and daily routines are disrupted. Physical activity is almost non-existent thus. Diabetes is on the rise. All these things will be eliminated for you. Solutions will be found through pranayama. You should also apply acupressure. It's very important. Then press the kidney point. Eye issues, press eye point too. Especially if there are eye issues, press the eye point as well. Diabetes often causes eye problems. If you can't sleep, then also take medication. This is for insomnia, to alleviate stress. For the eyes, this is specifically for the kidneys. And this for diabetes, to activate. The beta cells of the pancreas will generate energy there. Activate pancreas and beta cell energy. Help you with the left hand, the same for the left foot. Below the little finger is the pancreas acupressure point. And if there's a problem, with the hand, for some reason, there's also a point for the hand. Below this little finger, above the lifeline, press, release. Perform acupressure for 1 to 2 minutes in one spot. If there's a lot of problems, you can do it for up to 5 minutes in one spot. It should be done on an empty stomach, 2 hours. After eating, Kapalbhati Pranayama from 5 to 15 minutes. You can intensify the problem significantly and then perform the Agnisar Kriya. Then Bahya Pranayama. Exhale the breath, hold it outside and contemplate. Insulin is being released from the stomach. It happens when there's pressure on the stomach and its beta cells are being activated. Exhale the breaths with complete faith. Exhale the breaths and keep your complete faith. Exhale completely and hold your breath out. Perform Jalandhara Bandha chin lock by touching your chin to your throat. Perform Uddiyana Bandha abdominal lock by pulling the area below your navel upwards and inwards. Perform Mula Bandha root lock by contracting the pelvic floor. Do not perform this if you have heart problems, high blood pressure, or cervical pain. Apply Jalandhar Bandhe. Just perform Agnisar to manage. Perform this Bahya Pranayama 3 to 5 times. Especially important for diabetes patients. It will alleviate stomach and many other problems. Now, let's perform Anulom Vilom Pranayama. Diabetes affects the nervous system, impacts the eyes negatively, impacts the heart negatively, starts skin problems. Muscle weakness begins. All these problems are due to diabetes. Leading to complete complications will be alleviated by Anulom Vilom. Lift the right hand, close the right. This left by the right. Take a full right breath.
पूरा बाहर राइट से लेना
Start with the left after closing the right. Close the right with the thumb and the left with the middle finger, then fully. Exhale from the right. Inhale deeply to the chest and diaphragm. During inhalation, take long breaths with Anulom Vilom Pranayama. Exhale long, perform with complete ease. The body, mind, breath, soul, everything becomes luminous, illuminated, radiant. Think this way. Make a resolution. Grace of God is showering from all around. The bliss of Brahman is reigning. Perform with this sentiment. Everything is within you. Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati, Ida, Pingala. In the middle, Sushumna, all pilgrimages. Guru, God. All knowledge is within you. Performing Anulom Vilom Pranayama activates divine powers within. Dormant minds will awaken. Consciousness returns. It will be awakened. Anulom Vilom. With full emotion, with devotion. Just in your own mind's temple, seek the divine, your God. You will find your true self and connect. Center yourself, be conscious. Even with diabetes, will disappear on their own. Many benefits. Pranayama, perform Anulom Vilom. Pranayama, perform Anulom Vilom. Take a long 15 minutes. Long and wide. Tired? Stop Kapalbhati and Anulom Vilom. Both are pranayama. We suggest 15 minutes each because these pranayamas are very important for treating diabetes and managing complications. Plus 2 key pranayamas. Reduce stress, anxiety worsens diabetes, Bhramari, Udgeeth and breath focus, essential practices, pranayama daily, 30 minutes minimum. More if diabetes is severe. Severe complications, 45-minute pranayama, 15-minute rest. Tired, acupressure, then continue asanas. Home remedies and how this can greatly reduce severe diabetes through natural and Ayurvedic reverses for full health recovery. After Anulom Vilom, do this for 5 to 15 minutes intermittently and gently. We will show you how to fully restore your health. After Anulom Vilom, do this for 5 to 15 minutes with breaks and gently. Then proceed with Bhramari Pranayama. Breathe fully in, breathe fully out. From the left, continue until you feel fatigued, then pause and relax. Practice Kapalbhati from Pranayama. Do Anulom Vilom. Do not perform Kapalbhati or Anulom Vilom forcefully or hastily. Do not do it forcefully. Do not rush. Do not do it intensely. Do not do it with tension. Perform it with joy and pleasure. Pay attention to this. After Anulom Vilom, proceed with Bhramari, Pranayama with complete ease, meditating on the divine, on the ultimate truth. In the third eye chakra, a glow, a light, and illumination will manifest. Forehead touch, instant meditation. Press lightly with the middle finger on the remaining 3 fingers, closing off the nose, mouth and ears with the thumb. Fully inhale through the nose. First, inhale deeply. Then, the sound of Bhramari's humming will follow. Do this 3 to 5 times. Great for stress. If you have depression, it also, diabetic wound, may heal on its own. Pranayama, finger on forehead, lightly press with middle finger. Finger rests on 3. Light will appear in meditation. Close your ears with your thumbs. There will be the sound of Om. Keep your mouth also closed. From the nose, chant Om, radiate light. In the state of joy, God who breathes life, life giver, universe's governor, creator. His invocation. Observe how to perform Bhramari Pranayama. After Bhramari, you should perform Udgeeth Pranama. Inhale deeply and with devotion. Nurture a curiosity, a desire for liberation, a perseverance for union with the divine, a deep desire within. Inhale deeply. Sit in meditation posture. Utter the sacred word, Om, with full devotion. Complete Om. You can perform this from 3 to 5 times up to 11 times. Perform Udgeeth Pranayama 3 to 5 times. You can gradually increase if you have time and a deeper curiosity about yoga within you. If you have more devotion and time, you can perform these from 3 to 5 times up to 11 times. Then focus on Om while breathing. Relax for a while with a calm mind. Then, lift your hands up and place them over your eyes. When you open your eyes, these 7 pranayamas are primarily for diabetics and will also naturally reverse stress. Pranayama can also alleviate complications of diabetes, which is primarily caused by the inactivity of the pancreatic beta cells, which had become nearly 80% inactive. They will reactivate. After these pranayamas, you should do some asanas. The main asanas, one asana that we all should do is Mandukasana. There are 2 poses of Mandukasana. Then, if possible, do more. Add a little to this. Yoga Mudra, Asana and Ardha, Matsyendrasana. If not possible, then Vakrasana. So mainly, I will tell you about Yoga Mudra, Asana, Mandukasana, Ardha. Matsyendrasana, and Vakrasana. And out of these, two are the main ones: Mandukasana and Ardha, Matsyendrasana. And if Ardha Matsyendrasana is not possible, then do Yoga Mudrasana. If not, then just perform Mandukasana and Vakrasana. And if Vakrasana is not possible, then just do Mandukasana and this. Mainly practice Kapalbhati Pranayama. Diabetes will surely be controlled. We have selected 10 asanas specifically for diabetes. We have created a special package with these 7 pranayamas. You should also practice this. And some subtle exercises are necessary because of diabetes. Joint pain possible in half of people. Likely due to diabetes, you won't have joint pain and your joints will become flexible. Perform these subtle exercises first. Before performing the asanas, do 7 asanas, pranayama, and 7 main exercises. We have especially created this yoga package for everyone. In it, different ones are included. This practice: press your feet forward and backward with full strength. Press them and then rotate them. This is an essential exercise for the feet. You will not have problems with blood circulation in your legs. Push, pull hard. Toes, fingers, foot, rotate all. Rotate to avoid gangrene. You won't have problems with blood circulation. Then do the butterfly. There will be flexibility in the body, and try to move your knees to touch the ground. The butterfly. Then 5 exercises, subtle exercises which are special for the hands. Because of diabetes, you will not have to suffer from joint pain, cervical pain, and other issues like frozen shoulder, etc. You will also be freed from these problems. The second exercise: rotate it fully. Then do it also in the opposite direction. These subtle actions, pranayama. While doing pranayama, when you need to rest in between, it can also be done then. Then lift your hands up and gently pull them behind your head. Keep your neck straight, eyes forward. Along with diabetes, if you have other diabetes, high blood pressure, heart problems, problems surrounding you. Pranayamas, Anulom, Vilom, Bhramari. Udgeeth helps. Diabetes and hypertension will also improve. Your heart issues will also get better. All your problems will be resolved. Because the 7 pranayamas reverse disease. Thumbs interlock. Tie behind head, hands pressing head, head to hands. Press against each other, creating a vibration. Let go in the neck, then with one hand at a time. Press against each other and place your palms near the temples of your ears. Keep the palms there. Then rotate both hands onto your knees from one side and then the opposite direction. These are subtle, and after that, tell you, asanas are very important. First, let's talk about one asana, Mandukasana. For Mandukasana, first you have to sit in Vajrasana and while sitting in Vajrasana, bring both knees together in front. If there's too much pain in the knees, don't sit in Vajrasana if you can't. Sit on a chair and perform it. Lean forward, practice, and if there's pain in the back, remember it while sitting. Just keep that in mind. Heels out, toes in, and both hands on the knees. While sitting in Vajrasana, perform Mandukasana by placing fists on both sides of the navel. Exhale in this way, lean forward. Exhale in and out once. Press the stomach in completely. Then come back. The important thing here is that you hold 10, 15s or 30s for full effect. Full pressure will be applied over the pain. First exercise. You can do this from 3 to 15 times. Then the second exercise. Increase the count as much as Mandukasana is increased. Like insulin pills, Pranayama, Kapalbhati, Mandukasana. Keep increasing the count for diabetes. Severe diabetes, left hand on navel, right hand above. Exhale, bend forward, frog pose. How it is special for diabetes. Pause for a while. Lean forward, compressing the stomach fully. Pause for a while. Bend forward, pressing the stomach. The gaze is forward as the head bows. The head stays straight. Neck straight. The chest touches the knees. And return. Need to pause for a while, especially for diabetes patients. 2 practices of Mandukasana, exhaling and bending forward. And if there is pain in the back, take medicine while sitting. Write medicine, then bend forward again. If there is no pain in the back, Mandukasana, especially useful for diabetes. Now, along with diabetes, there is stress too. Then you can also do Shashankasana. Raise your hands, inhale, focus on the gaze. Exhale and bend forward, placing the palms. The forehead touches the ground 4 times. The buttocks do not rise from behind. Then raise your hands again and take them down from the sides. You can do this too. It will reduce stress. The brain and the arising sensations will remain healthy. Anxiety and stress will also be relieved. Anger, irritation will also be reduced. Then you can do it, especially for diabetes. Yoga Mudra. Along with Mandukasana, it is also especially useful for diabetes. While performing Mandukasana, its full benefits are obtained. But if you can sit in a different pose, sit in Padmasana. Lift the right leg over the left thigh and lift the left leg over. The right thigh in such a way that the legs come on both sides of the navel. Then the exercise is complete. Padmasana, the left hand's palm. Place the right palm above the navel, one on top of the other. More pressure will be applied than in Mandukasana. But because not everyone's body is flexible enough to sit in Padmasana, that's why we said if you do more Mandukasana, you will also receive full benefits. Exhale, bend forward. Yoga Mudra, exhale, bend forward. This will improve diabetes. There are also many benefits for the stomach from this and from performing Mandukasana and yoga. Mudrasana. Problems like hernias are also resolved. Exhale and bend forward. First, press the entire stomach in. Try to make sure that your chin touches the ground, and if not, then touch your forehead instead. Touch your nose to the ground. Yoga Mudra is especially useful for diabetes and also for stomach issues. Now, the pose is like Mandukasana. The second pose of Yoga Mudras, with the hand grab the left wrist with the right hand. Exhale. After inhaling, bend forward. And try to make your chin touch the ground. This practice can also be done from 3 to 5 times. And if there is a severe diabetes issue, up to 15 times. Now, a special asana for diabetes, Yoga Mudra, Asana, and Mandukasana. Anyone can do these, if seated in Sukhasana or Padmasana. So, you can also perform it while seated in Sukhasana. But now, an asana that is a bit difficult is Ardha Matsyendrasana. Ardha Matsyendrasana is also a bit difficult to perform. Sit in Dandasana with both legs straight. First, bend the left leg and place the bent left leg such that the right foot goes outside the left thigh. Position the right foot so it is turned forward, and his heel is relatively. Try to place it near the anus or buttock. Now, place the left hand between the right thigh and chest. Take the left hand and the standing right foot and grasp it. Then rotate the right hand from behind and, by rotating it, bring it close to the thigh of the standing leg. Go there. This puts full pressure on the half machine. And perform similarly with the other leg. Bend the right leg. Place the left leg on the outside of the thigh, and now. Take the right hand, grasp the left foot's toe, and rotate the left hand from behind. And try to touch it near the thigh. Look towards the back. This is Ardha Matsyendrasana. It is especially beneficial for diabetes patients. However, not everyone may be able to do it. Not everyone has that much flexibility in the body. So you can perform an alternative to Ardha Matsyendrasana. Vakrasana. Both legs straight. Bend the left leg. You have to do it one leg at a time. Now with the left leg bent, insert the right hand between the chest and the leg and keep it parallel to the foot. If you can't keep it, just place it like that. And if you can place it, then place it and twist backward. The back hand, resting on the ground. Then, straighten the leg. Perform the exercise from the other side. Vakrasana is special for diabetes, and if the diabetes patient is also overweight, then 3 exercises. Those that reduce weight should be done. This will also involve physical labor, control diabetes, and if the weight is increased, it will automatically reduce. Although Kapalbhati controls both diabetes and your weight, but the practice with obesity and diabetes is also there. So you can do this. Straighten both legs and lie in Shavasana. Lie down. Lie in Shavasana and you will be able to do it. 3 necessary exercises for reducing obesity. Firstly, raise one leg up and then bring it down. This is the first exercise. Then both legs together. Then half circle movements starting with the right leg. Make a large circle with each leg. Alternating after doing it with one leg, then with the other. Move in full circles, first with one leg, after doing it with one, then with the other. Clockwise, anti-clockwise, made larger. After doing it with each leg, do with both legs. You will make a complete large circle. Create a full large circle clockwise. Once in one direction, then from the opposite side, Then with both legs together, Both hands near the thighs on the ground, rotate in circles. Waist pain? Don't do both. You have to create a large zero with both legs, forming a yoga circle with both legs. Then in the asana, join both legs, lift them up Bend them and straighten them. Bend as much as you can lift, bend and straighten. Straighten completely, then from the opposite direction. In this way, these exercises will also be useful for the abdomen. They are beneficial for the stomach and for diabetes. Take some rest for a while, then lie in Shavasana. And if there is also a spine problem, you can definitely add another asana to this, which is Bhujangasana. It can be performed like this. Both hands at the sides, slightly on the ground, both legs joined at the back, toes back. And while inhaling, lift from the front. Look up and while exhaling. This can be done 3 to 5 times in this way. So this is a particularly useful exercise. Although we have shown you about 9 asanas, but even if you perform just 2 of these, your purpose will be served. The task will be complete. And with this, some home remedies that you can adopt to control diabetes. And gradually reverse it, include cucumber and bitter gourd. You can make and drink tomato juice at home every day. Cucumber, bitter gourd, and tomato juice can be used by anyone in their home. Make juice of cucumber and tomato on an empty stomach in the morning and drink it on an empty stomach. After this, for breakfast, you can use sprouted grains or milk or fruits, which are less sweet. This juice alone is sufficient. 1 cucumber, 1 bitter gourd, 1 tomato. In the morning on an empty stomach, you can add 7 flowers of periwinkle to this juice. Periwinkle has white flowers. Use them. They are very beneficial. Drink cucumber, bitter gourd, and tomato juice on an empty stomach in the morning. Fenugreek seeds, soak 2g overnight, empty stomach in the morning. Use the seeds. Indian blackberry. Make a powder of them and consume it. Indian blackberry, good for diabetes. Keep the seeds. Market sauce. 2 grams of powder can be ingested. Dry sliced bitter gourd in shade, AM and PM. Make powder at home and taking 2 grams each morning and evening. Will control your diabetes. This is a home remedy and in it you can add one more special thing. That is, when you make juice with cucumber, for the bitter gourd and tomato juice, add 7 flowers such as periwinkle. Also add 7 neem leaves. 7 neem leaves along with the periwinkle. Drink bitter gourd and tomato juice. Then, if you don't want to go through all this hassle, you can make a remedy by grinding these 6 or 7 items. That is fenugreek, bitter gourd, fenugreek seeds, bitter gourd, and neem, which are available in every household. Fenugreek seeds, neem, and bitter gourd are available in every home. You can also purchase Jamun Indian blackberry seeds from the market. If you can't find chiraita, then opt for kalameg. Take either chiraita or kalameg. Fate chiraita common, choose kalameg. Mix these together, and with the addition of giloy, you complete the 7 ingredients. Grind them into a powder. Take 2 grams of this powder in the morning and in the evening. 5g morning and evening, empty stomach with water. Your diabetes will be controlled. This is your home remedy, very effective. Then, regarding porridge, it is often said that if you use porridge for 21 days, stop insulin with regular pranayama and yoga practice. The need for insulin gradually diminishes. This indeed happens. This is being communicated to people all over the world that diabetes, a major global problem, can be overcome. By taking refuge in yoga and the sages, by embracing nature, one can prepare a porridge using 500 grams of wheat, 500 grams of bajra, and 500 grams of rice, with 500 grams of water and all 4 cereals, along with 20 grams of karam seeds. Mix in 50 grams of white sesame. Take 500 grams of wheat, bajra, rice, and moong, and lightly roast them in a pan. Then, without roasting the 20 grams of karam seeds, add 50 grams of sesame. Ready. Take 50 eggs that thick porridge. Cook in 700 water, thicken, Add green chili optional. And ginger. You can also add coriander. Add coriander, ginger, and chili. No ghee or tempering. Eat this porridge daily for 21 days. And along with it, drink cucumber and tomato juice with periwinkle and neem leaves added. Within 20 days, or even within 3 to 7 days, your diabetes will be controlled. It will even eliminate the need for insulin. Check it. Start tomorrow. Make sure you don't experience hypoglycemia or a drastic drop in your blood sugar. Make sure it doesn't drop too much. Be cautious. This will completely control your diabetes. Therefore, gradually reduce your insulin and medications. You can use this porridge. Then, there are also some Ayurvedic medicines. You can use them as well. I classify Ayurveda as the 5th category. First is Pranayama. Second is pressure, along with the associated asanas. Then natural home remedies, and finally Ayurvedic treatments. Shilajit protects you from diabetes and its complications, activates the pancreas and alleviates nerve weakness, fatigue, and various other issues caused by diabetes. For diabetes, you can take a drop of Shilajit every morning and evening. Pure only. Ashram medicines, not for profit. Ashram, incurable disease sufferers may find a reverse here. We prepare our medicines not to earn profit, but to provide solutions for those in need. Diabetes, Shilajit drop and 1-2 Madhunashini tablets. Urinary issues, Kapalbhati and Mandukasana may help. Take Chandraprabhavati tablets. Shilajit drop, 1-2 Madhunashini, 1 Chandraprabhavati. Even using just one of these 3 remedies can control diabetes. Then why use more? You can take Shilajit, Chandraprabha, Madhunashini, or other Ayurvedic medicines to control diabetes. The best remedy is regular yoga practice, seeking refuge in nature. Nature's refuge. Be cheerful, eat less. Eat less, drink water later. Water first, less sugar. Increase the use of green leafy vegetables. Avoid eating yogurt at night and stay away from heavy foods. Eat foods that digest quickly. Do not eat excessively at one sitting. Don't eat all day. Diabetes may cause excessive hunger. It might be a misunderstanding. Have breakfast in the morning, then 3 to 4 hours later, have lunch. And if you're still very hungry, have a fruit around 4 to 5 in the evening. Like a papaya or an apple, that is. Opt for such a fruit. Otherwise, drink vigorously in the evening. Cucumber, gourd, tomatoes. Eat dinner. Small changes, better diabetes control. Reverse slowly. Millions find health through yoga. I believe that your problem will be resolved, and not just this problem alone. Because of diabetes, you will avoid the complications that arise from it. Big win, stay healthy, help others. Save millions in the country and around the world who suffer from the cruel clutches of diabetes. I believe you can also inspire others because diabetes drastically shortens people's lives worldwide, and helping others escape this fate is a source of inspiration. Often results in premature death. Diabetes frequently leaves people alive but hollow inside. Diabetes is a formidable enemy of humanity, and you can free the world from this terror by seeking refuge in yoga alone. Let us take refuge in yoga. Let us all seek shelter in yoga and be freed from diabetes and all the world's problems, all its diseases. Let us become disease-free, make the world disease-free, and begin practicing yoga now so we do not have to face perilous issues like diabetes, so we remain always healthy and can live a joyous life. For this, it is essential to practice yoga daily. Spend half an hour on pranayama, 15 minutes on yoga postures and some subtle knowledge, and if nothing else, be sure to practice Kapalbhati, Anulom, Vilom, Pranayama, my brother. Then you will not face diseases. Today, we have a special program for you, for diabetes, from which millions in our country suffer. They can benefit and lead a healthy life. I believe this will inspire you to practice a little. If you can make time to take medicine, can you not make time for yoga? Your ailments will certainly be reversed. You will be free from all problems, including diabetes. Remember this through yoga. Control your diet. Engage in physical labor and do not worry. Avoid sweets. Avoid fried foods, junk food, soft drinks, burgers, and pizza, etc. Diabetics, whole wheat flour, lentils, gourds. Rich gourd, spinach, tomatoes, cucumbers, papaya, guava, and greens. Consume fruits in small quantities. For breakfast, have sprouted grains or plain. No milk, buttermilk, rice, yogurt, juice, fruit, or banana. Pomegranate, fig, sapodilla, apple, sugar, jaggery, candy, and potatoes, etc. Do not sleep immediately after meals. Walk 3 to 4 kilometers after eating. Stay away from smoking and drinking alcohol. Cucumber, tomato, and bitter gourd. Juice. Drink on empty stomach. Benefits diabetes. Chewing neem leaves or periwinkle leaves with water on an empty stomach also benefits diabetes. For quick relief in diabetes, add neem leaves and grind periwinkle flowers, cucumber, tomato, and bitter gourd juice. Black plum good for diabetes. Powder seeds, take 1 dozen with water, empty stomach, AM and PM. Fenugreek seeds, dried bitter gourd, neem, jamun seeds, chirayata, or kalmeg. Combine black cumin, giloy, powder equal parts. Powder, 1 TSP, water, empty stomach, AM and PM. Soak 2 grams of fenugreek seeds overnight. In the morning, drink the water and chew the seeds. Mix wheat, rice, millet, and whole moong, 500 grams each, and make porridge. Add 20 grams of karam seeds and 50 grams. White sesame porridge, 50 kg porridge, 400 water. For flavor, add cilantro, ginger, and green chili. Regular consumption of this porridge for 1 month reverses diabetes. Ayurvedic treatment. Shilajit. 1 drop with milk, AM and PM, as doctor advised. Madhunashini and Chandraprabha. Or after meals, 3 times a day.